Erin Marvin and Ann Arnold. Good morning, ladies. How are you? Well, Ann, you've taken on a new job. You left your television broadcasting of how many years?
Almost 10, Joe Tom.
That's great. And you're doing what now in the PR field?
Well, I'm doing marketing for basically the city, the Chamber of Commerce, the CVB, and downtown Wichita Falls Development.
Where do you office?
At the Chamber.
Okay, very, very good.
I'm very easy to find, and if you have any suggestions on telling our story, that's my job, and we're going to get to doing that here pretty quickly.
Good. Speaking of changing jobs, Erin Marvin is here with us, and you're fixing to change on us.
Yeah, I'll be moving to Austin here at the end of the week, but I'll be back for Cajun Fest. That's the important thing. So,
tell us what you're doing in Austin.
I will be their events coordinator at Hospice Austin. They do a couple big fundraisers a year, and I guess I'm the kind of person that they want to come in and help them out with it.
She really has no experience
None at all.
these festivals and events, so I'm not sure why they hired her at all. I have no idea.
Did you apply or did they recruit?
No, I had to apply. I think the job market down there is pretty competitive. I sent out over 30 applications, actually.
Wow.
So it's a pretty tough thing, but that's all right.
I got to tell you something, Joe
What,
Tom.
Mike?
She, and you'll be able to tell this, she's a former ag student, FFA member out of Colorado, ran for state office up there, and just done a great job. And you can tell by listening that she's had some experience
public speaking,
in doing that.
Extemporaneous speaking, too. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Informative and extemporaneous.
That's it. All right, y'all are here for a major purchase of this morning of people buying tickets to come use them for what?
Hopefully they're buying tickets for our Cajun Fest coming up on May 9th.
It's right here on us, huh? May the 9th.
May 9th.
Let me get this. It's the governor's calling.
Oh, my
Tell
stars.
him I said hello.
Okay. Hey, Greg.
Where's it going to be?
It's moving this
Yes,
year.
you got a different location, about a block off of where it was.
Yeah, there's some road construction going on down by the farmers market. But to be honest, on top of that, we just kind of outgrew the space. The community supported us so much that lines were an hour long for the food and water. So we're moving it down a block to 9th in Ohio. The streets are wider. There's a nice little park there with some green space. So there's shade, there's trees, there's grass people can sit in. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's always the Saturday before Mother's Day, noon until about 9 or 10. Crawfish will probably run out about around 8:30. But it's always one of our biggest events of the year.
Yeah, and we talk a lot when we come on, Joe Tom, and talk about these events, how they're bigger and better and bigger and better and bigger and better, and they always are. The Cajun Fest, this committee is unbelievable. We've got the fire chief on our committee now that's helping out with this, and they have huge aspirations and huge plans, and every year this one really does grow by leaps and bounds and improves on any maybe stumble that they had the previous year.
It's on the 6th, which is 2 weeks from this Saturday. Or 1 week.
The 9th.
1 week.
Yeah.
9th. I'm sorry. I'm still confused on where.
From Thornberry?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
I'm still confused, too, about where you're moving to. You're going to be on Ohio Street, but just a block. Getting off 8th Street, you're going down to 9th.
Yes. Brian's Plumbing is right there.
Yeah.
He's in that old warehouse, so it's right in front of Brian's Plumbing.
And right by the Railroad Museum
Right
gate.
behind the library, too.
By Daniels Park.
Yeah. Named after Police Chief C.C. Bud Daniels.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Daniel Park. Okay, so it'll be and as good as a parking lot there, too, public parking lot.
Yes. We're using that public parking lot for a carnival and for our vendors, but there is a parking lot, I guess, is that to the east? Towards Farmers Market that they can use.
There's a parking lot towards Farmers Market. There's all kinds of parking
Yeah,
downtown.
it'll work.
So.
It'll work.
And all that signage is up now. It's really easy to find.
Yeah.
What hours are we talking about?
The gates open at noon, and then it just shuts down when everybody kind of gets tired and goes home. This one lasts late until the night. Normally, we're out there till 9 or 10.
Really?
Yep. And we have music going until about 9:45.
We've got some great Cajun bands.
Yes.
I was looking some of those.
And you got
up last
Alligator
night.
Man coming, don't you?
Yep. He used to have his own TV show called Gator 911. He was on the CMT, and they do gator rescue out in Beaumont now.
Oh, he's the one who got bit the other day.
Yeah, one of his guys got
His
bit.
handler did,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Woo!
But it's really interesting because he doesn't just, shock and awe. He does a lot of educational stuff that shows you the proper way to handle gators. I mean, it's bad when somebody gets a bite, but as often as they handle gators and as little as they do get bitten, it's kind of amazing.
Yeah, well, they just slap you around that tail, too.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
They're super talented. So they'll be there doing some shows. We'll have a magician out there doing a couple shows. And then just the bands, like Ann mentioned, we're bringing out C.J. Chenier and the Red Hot Louisiana Band, who actually was nominated for a Grammy in 2011.
Wow.
Yeah. They're really good. And then we have Dr. Zog coming from Austin, along with Crooks. And then, of course, we have the local favorites, Mike O'Neill and the Black and White Band.
All right, how are you going to gate things up, block things off for people to come in? How to get a ticket without just...
We're going to have a couple gates, one on 9th in Ohio, and then another one a block down on 10th in Ohio, kind of by the library. And then we're going to use a lot of fencing. It's a little bit more open than where Farmers Market is.
Yeah, it is. It is. And the admission fee again?
If you buy your tickets in advance, it's $5. If you wait till the day of, it's $10, and kids 12 and under are free. So, I mean, if you buy your tickets in advance, it's pretty affordable.
It is. Yeah, two of you can come for the price of one.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
$5 in advance. Where are the tickets on sale?
You can buy them at any United supermarket, the Iron Horse Pub, or you can buy them from an Elks Lodge member because we team up with them to put this event on, or from our office. Or you can buy them online at Ticket Leap.
At Ticket what?
Ticket Leap. Just go to ticketleap.com and search for Cajun Fest.
All right. Very good.
Of course, Joe Tom, the whole point of these festivals is to go back into reinvesting in our downtown and the public reinvesting into downtown. The Zales building at the corner of 8th and Ohio, right by Casa Mañana, is one of those major reinvestments. And the money that we raise is going to go back into hopefully more projects like that one. We want to do that all over downtown to really make this a vibrant place for us to work, live, and play.
More recently, it was the D4 Jewelry and Loan,
That's right.
D4 and his family. But as you said, the Zales building, people, what's she talking about? Well, that was the very first Zales jewelry store in the whole world.
Yep.
One store right there. That was it.
That's it.
And they've expanded now to be nationwide, if not worldwide. So Zales is a well-known name in the jewelry business.
That's right. And you know, it's Wichita Falls has so much history like that. We have so much history of firsts, of interesting things, of fun factoids from this city. And bringing those back to life is what we're all about.
Good. Very, very good. All right. Cajun Fest is the 9th.
Yes, May 9th.
Right.
We got it.
Hey, May the 9th. Starting at high noon, right?
Yep. We're going to have alligator on a stick, boiled crawfish etouffee, boudin, cracklins, all sorts of good Cajun
You guys
food.
Wait a minute. Mike Hendron, did you hear that?
I know.
Boudin. They're going to have to get a plate with sideboards for you.
I'm a little bit from the swamps too, Joe Tom.
Well,
so
his
this is
wife's
one.
a
I
Cajun.
know it. This is one of my favorite events of the year. I get excited every year. It reminds me of home. So nothing like a good bowl of etouffee in the 90-degree heat, but that's okay.
Woo! All right, so bring money to buy those things. I mean, you
Right,
paid
yes.
that $10 or $5, just get you onto the ground.
And that's the Elks that do that. That's a fundraiser for them as part of this event. The Elks are in charge of all the food, and they do a great job every year. There's never enough, and I don't think that's a problem.
Well,
I think that shows how much support we
They
have.
are really involved. They furnished all the food for 1,000 people last Saturday night for the North Texas Rehab
Yep,
Center.
that's right.
Did all the cooking and the fixing and the serving, and no complaints, no problems.
And we have over 7,000 that come to our festival, so they really pull this off. It goes to fund their scholarship program. So it's a great opportunity. It's two awesome nonprofits joining together, and it's a fun event for the community.
You bet. You bet. If you can't have fun, you stay at home.
That's it.
Exactly.
Come with the idea of grinning and having fun, huh? What have we not talked about that we should, besides the date being the 9th?
Well, Ann brought up an interesting point earlier. She's talking about renovations going on downtown. Farmers Market is set to open on May 12th, but people are going to probably be wondering what's going on down there because we're doing a ton of renovations and updates to the Farmers Market. Over $100,000 actually in renovations, and that just started a couple weeks ago.
And that is. Can we talk about that? Is that out in the public?
Oh, it is now.
She did it. This is exciting. They're bringing back that building, that facility to what it was and what it looked like on that street many years ago, 1920s, teens, and 30s. There was a great sign up. There was some great, beautiful architecture, and we're bringing that back as well. So that's exciting. That's going to be a cool project and really be a gateway.
Well, I heard the curtains are pushing lower in it for even using the farmers market for events in the wintertime.
Yeah, we're talking about putting up garage doors. Of course, we want to leave them open during the summer, but so we can host weddings or whatever there, and then the inside will be covered. But I just want people to know that the construction will be going on, but the farmers market is still open. We have the farmers ready to come back. They're opening May 12th, and I've heard of strawberries are just going crazy this year.
Yay.
You bet. Young's Orchard, they had lots of strawberries.
We're all looking at Mike Campbell, right, Mike? Right?
Yes.
What?
What happens? What they do is they've got to pick your own deal.
Yeah.
And they everybody goes out and they just want to get a little basket and they come back with a bucket. So it's pretty good marketing when you do that.
What time did you and I get into a mess on some strawberries?
Well, we did. We were talking about what you put on strawberries.
Yeah. I was thinking, what kind of fertilizer? Well, you preacher, that kind of stuff.
Did you say sugar?
Sugar, yeah.
You put sugar on his.
That's right. I got to quit. Have y'all talked about the fact I had to step out for a moment? I apologize for that. The governor called.
Oh, you got to take care of business.
And but the alligator trainer that's coming up, is he okay? Is that the same one that got into a little?
You missed it.
Got bit?
You
Y'all
missed
talk
that
about that?
conversation.
I did miss it.
He's coming.
Can you
He's
recap?
good.
He's coming.
He'll be here. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He's
the guy
healed
that
up.
comes down is the owner of Gator Country down there, and it was one of his trainers that got bit. And from what they've been saying on Facebook, it looks like he's doing all right. Of course, they had to take him to the emergency room and all that, but
They re-nicknamed him. He's now called Stubby.
It's the old study. He's not as bad off as that boy. That boy in Baltimore that thought it had hidden himself good as out riding and had on a sweater and had his head covered up, just eyes, all you could see. But his mama recognized him. And
Yes,
I mean,
she
she
did.
went.
Mama knows.
She beat the
Mama
living
knows.
fire out of him and sent him home.
Mama knows.
Get off the street and go home. Ladies, the 9th downtown, you moved it just a block up to 9th and Ohio.
yes.
$5 advance, $10 at the gate. Starts at noon on the 9th. Anything else that we need to know?
Just come down, say bye to Erin. She'll be working her tail off. This is her last event. Come get some crawfish while you're down there.
Yeah.
Bring a lawn chair, bring a picnic blanket.
And while you're coming down, come and check out all the improvements that are going on right now. You can see the new streetscape going in and all the improvements there. There's a lot happening.
You got it.
A lot happening. We want you all to see it.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us. We appreciate it. Almost forgot it was there.